Hola, freaky people. In this box, 9 subscribers away, Seiko 5 giveaway. That's not why we're here today. We're here today for this watch. So we're about to finish one of the decks that we're building for the tiny house down here in South Florida, and I wanted to strap on a kind of an everyman watch. This one, again, I'll say it, Chris Mirrly's MirrlyOnTime channel. Wouldn't even pay attention to this brand if it wasn't for him. Grew up with them down the road and ignored them once I left Connecticut. But this is a watch that was out of stock, and I was alerted that it was in, pushed the buy button, and for less than $100 we get a fun little Timex. So what is so interesting about this? Well, I like the fact that it is simple, elegant, leather, simple dial, orange, favorite color, cream dial or a white dial. I just like the way this watch looks through and through. So this is listed as the something. So this is listed as the Expedition Sierra 40mm leather strap watch. So the leather on here, ridiculously thin. That's the first thing that stands out. Yeah, it's almost, I don't know how long that's going to last, but anyway, it is a 40mm leather strap watch, quartz. What can I tell you? Product number is T as in Tango, W as in Whiskey, 2V as in Victor, 07600 Victor, Quebec. So it is a mineral glass Indiglo backlight, I believe. There it is. 40mm with analog, 11mm case height. That's pretty thin. Strap width, 20mm lug to lug. That's a good number to know when you replace the strap, because this is ridiculously thin. Let's get this on the old cankle wrist and take a look. Like I said, I grew up in Connecticut, knew about Timex. They were the Connecticut watch company, and everybody had one. My dad had one, I had them, but at some point I just forgot they existed. And then when I started looking into watches again, I turned a blind eye to them because, well, they're not Seiko, and they're not Citizen, and they're not Tag, and they're not any of these other companies. But when I found Chris Mirrly's MirrlyOnTime channel, I can honestly say that he did a few unboxings and talked about the company, and I was impressed enough that, well, they make a good string, but I was impressed enough with the company, or with what he had to say about them, that I had to give them another look. And I'm glad that I did, because so far, literally every watch I've bought from them has been one that I've liked. So let me go ahead and set the time real quick. What I'm noticing right now is the Indiglo does not affect the date, which is not that big of a deal, but it's also ridiculously small. Alright, wow, that was an absolute beast to set that. So, alright, so first impression. I like the face. I like the way that this is laid out. I like the style of the watch. I like the color accent with the orange. The date window is absolutely horrible. So I'm not the youngest guy, but I've got fairly decent vision, and with my spectacles, I have better than 20/20. That date window is so friggin' small that I can barely see it. It's a black, so not only is it tiny, but it's black background with a very, very thin white writing. It is it's almost illegible. So in full daylight, you can kind of figure out what that says. Again, the Indiglo backlight doesn't really change anything with that. So yeah, you're not buying this for the date. But so let's look over the watch overall. So again, let's maybe if we can move this strap out of the way. Got the same typical laser etching on the back of the case. It is a genuine leather, rather thin strap. Again, you can swap that out. It's a 20mm lug width. Quartz movement. I do like the layout, and I like the backlight. I like everything about the style of the watch. I can't really complain about that. Like I said, my goal of strapping it on today was to have something that can take a beating and keep on ticking, take a licking. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I don't really know what else I can say about it. Let's throw on the cankle wrist and see what it looks like. I have been wearing divers and the occasional pilot watch, so throwing this on the cankle wrist definitely is a change. Gotta be honest, even though I bashed the thin leather, it does feel quite nice. It has that has a really nice feel. Okay, alright, so real quick, there's a little embossed or leather embossed on the keeper, but here it is on the 7 3/4 inch cankle wrist. yeah, no complaints. It's a good feeling watch. So like I said, there wasn't really any logic in this other than I saw the watch, clicked added me to their notification list to see when it would be back in stock. Came in stock just before Christmas, pulled the trigger on it. It's an $80 watch, so it's not expensive, and that's directly from Timex. But yeah, it's 40 millimeter, low lead brass, tan leather, IP steel, matte finish, round face, mineral glass. Not bad. Cream color, Arabic markings, backlight. I do like that backlight. Once you get it kind of worked a little bit, it comes easier to press that button. It's not a screw down crown, it's a pusher. Analog quartz, 50 meter water resistance, case height 11 millimeters, not a thick watch at all. Lug width is 20 millimeters. Yeah, it's a basic watch, but a very attractive one, especially with the orange accents. So this is what I'll be doing what I'll be wearing as we build the deck number 2 for the tiny house. But hey, just a quick reminder, Seiko 5 giveaway coming up as soon as we have 9 more subscribers on the list. So if you know somebody, tell somebody, and whatever. But yeah, there it is. Timex Expedition Sierra 40 millimeter leather strap watch. $80 from Timex. It is in stock now. Click subscribe, like, comment, and you'll be wearing one of these watches soon. Thanks a bunch.